And we're in. Game number 1 starts now. Stunners versus OG.
Thank you very much, Sari. Yes, OG versus the Sadim Stunners. I'm OD Pixel here with Purge for this first series of the day. We've got some interesting strats coming out. OG going full on with this 5-man push. Is he going to do it, Purge?
We'll see. We'll see. There's it's a lot of summons, that's for sure. They're going to be able to run down their opponents in death push. Topson's playing the Dazzle this game. Jerax on the Enchantress. Seb playing Prophet, and Sakshka playing the Beastmaster. Who's the Lycan? Are you familiar with Cry?
I imagine it's Notail, right? He's playing today, right? It's only Anna that's taken the step out.
I don't know who this is.
Thanks.
It's a stand-in.
It's a stand-in. Okay. It's a French player. Okay, there we go.
Right.
So Cry is the stand-in. So we've got a couple of
almost made it, I'm sure. She was very close.
Was close. So in terms of some of the call-outs already, we have VIPs on both sides. OG's VIP will be Topson, and Sadim Stunners VIP will be Wagamama. So very important to see if any of those go down already. To start things off, Bamboe. He's been found out. OG making these early moves with the 4 of them, running around looking for kills before the runes spawn, and Topson will take down Bamboe. Bottom CS for Cry looking pretty good with the tri-lane that they've got going here, OG. They can create a good amount of space for the Lycan, and still obviously Bamboe struggling to get a look in onto the last hits, and in fact pressure's going to be turned upon him. He was hoping to hit that level 2 but didn't quite get enough XP for it, so he's only got the napalm that he could have played with, and that would not have been enough as they take him down, as this bottom lane proving to be very tricky for the Bamboe bat.
I mean, it's very difficult. They have 2 supports that are completely dedicated just to zoning him. And on the other side of the map, Keeper the Light can't really do the same against Beastmaster. He's been able to trade hits, lane control, get his experience. So, yeah, not looking so good for the Stunners at the moment.
He's going to try and come in with a blast there, but Sox just walks up, starts punching him. There's a TP over as well from Seb. Sin sprouted up as the Fairy Fire still being pushed right back. Gorgc's going to try and look to dive in, looking for this Beastmaster kill him with the Quill Spray stacks up. He will get it. Another TP comes through from Jerax. Big blast, and in fact, the setup's there. Gorgc, he gets the double. Both of them will fall. Jerax, can he find it? The uphill miss is going to mean the South continues to tick up for Gorgc, getting a great amount of value from it. He does turn and have a think about going on to Jerax, but he's low on the mana and does not have any further mangoes or mana regeneration to play with. So he will just have to look to walk away. And back in comes Seb, see if they can do this. It's a level 4 Bristle, just a 1 point in the passive, but it could be enough by the looks of it. He's still running there, still chasing.
No, they're not going to be able to kill him, I don't think. I mean, they're both quite fast, but it's going to take a lot of right clicks. All right, Sprout's going to help, but he's got the Quelling Blade ready. Cuts out immediately. There's another
They're really trying for it. It's going to be a good blast from Sind. It's going to connect onto, okay, just the one of them.
I mean, he's got so
I mean, they're committing for it.
I think they have him finally. The Quelling cuts through.
They got it.
Get him.
I mean, Sid gets a good blast in place, but Jerax has the stick charges, and Sin's probably going to die for this one as well. He could not keep Gorgc safe, as they'll lose Sind. A TP out there from Seb as he gets himself back to safety. Sing Sing's come in, but Jerax, with the Nature's Attendants, healing him up, should be okay to walk this one off, as Sing Sing just doesn't have the speed to keep up. But that persistence there from OG paying off. Jerax not going for the hits on the courier. Would have needed a few too many to be able to take it down. Reaction timing would have always been there. OG getting active mid lane. They missed the spit. Doesn't look like it should matter, as Topson will get one heal off, or maybe it does. Oh, there's Sin. The blast will do it. Sin will claim the kill.
He was basically TP'd in on the Keeper of the Light and chased him. Was it Topson VIP?
It was indeed. So I believe with that is Sadim Stunners claiming the bounty, taking down. Well, at least they've denied the bounty of OG. They've still got to make sure that Wagga doesn't die in the first 5 minutes. He's only got 15 minutes left that they're going to have to keep him alive, and Wagga's actually walking back to base, so he'll be fine.
Sing cleaning up.
See if they can get Jerax as well. Sing popping the mango. A few right clicks and another blast from Sin. It's close. Uphill miss. Is it going to be? There's not. Sing gets the connection.
This is a really good combo, actually, the Crystal Maiden plus Coddle duo, because he's got 2 spells that are spammable here, so he lowers the cooldown by quite a bit.
And look at this top lane, level 5 Gorgc on the Bristol, diving in, putting the pressure underneath the tower. There's no help here for Sox, as Gorgc using the most of this space to play incredibly aggressive on the Bristle. Bamboe TP's out just in time before Jerax and Seb can finish him off. Is out of regen.
I mean, the most important thing is that they were able to get called on this lineup here. They're against so many pushes, so the fact that they can just use this to counter push as well as with the Mars would be big.
Actually steps forward once again. The Sprout will get him, and that means he's dead. The Poison Touch was still on him. Topson's able to tick him out and down, and OG, they can now look to chase off with the squishies. The Topson here will onto Sind, takes down a second. There's a bit of a mistake there from Stunners to hang around a little too long. Bamboe's coming to try and help out, but they're already down 2 members on Stunners. Another great heal bomb from Topson. Bursts him down low. The Poison Touch is ticking him out. Bamboe's dead. OG sticking around on this middle lane. Stunners just a bit all over the place there with that defense. They were too low, and they could not hold back the pressure.
Yeah, the max Poison Touch with just 2 spells cast even is a lot. Topson gets pinned to the wall, though. This looks like a for sure kill. Nice grab from Waga.
Yeah, good return play from Waga. Straight back into the lane. And Topson out of position. From Sind will stop him from getting in. Jerax has come in with the wraparound, though. Has that opening slow onto Waga. They're chasing him down, diving past this tier 1 tower, OG. There's a lot of backup, both Sind and Sing here by Waga's side. He'll turn, get the spear off onto Topson. Does he get the connection with the stun? So Topson, he can turn with the heal. Gorg's turned up. Gorg looking to try and save the day here for the Stunners, but already Waga is dead. Seb will fall on the back lines as Bamboe gets the wraparound and will continue to push Topson away from the rest of the team. But at the tier 2 tower, the OG dive continues. Cry, he's in with the ult, dives in, he's able to rip apart Synderen. Topson gets the double kill. Cry will fall surely. Gorg, he's looking for him in the trees. Cry trying for the jukes. The stick charge is not enough. They'll get the kill. Now Sox has turned up with the Raw on to Sing Sing, gets the kill out. Gorg survives, but it's another death on Stunners. Gorg low and out of mana, so cannot continue to fight on. Sind will give him some mana back in the tank, though. The tier 1 tower is still up. Gorg, he can look to chase this down. The Sprout won't hold him. He tries for the deny, won't get it. Sox gets the final touch, but Sox surely going to pay with his life as Gorg chasing him down. Jerax has to keep his distance. As Gorg doing his best to turn up to these fights, make sure he picks something up for the team. The farm still continues to look very good for this Bristle. 5 kills at the moment. FaZe Vanguard done.
Yeah, it would have been great for him to show up that fight otherwise, especially with all the items that they had. But it wasn't there. He must have TP'd bottom earlier because he was top lane, I believe, last time we were talking about him. Just one of those situations where maybe OG abused that TP to the bot lane.
We'll get the kill on Jerax. And Topson and Sox, yeah, they're not going to have an answer to that one after the Raw's expended. Simply goes for the TP out. Up top lane, Cry, ready to try and collapse in onto Bamboe, but with the Firefly causing some issues. In fact, Bamboe's going to try and make a play. 1 versus the 2 of them. Now Gorg turns up. The lasso will set up for the kill onto Seb. Cry still trying to dive and chase down Bamboe. Bamboe's got the ball charge. The Will-O-Wisp is going to be there just in time. Sind able to pull him in, cancel the TP. The shapeshift will end and Cry will fall.
Great play.
They get the kills. 19 for 18, and here we have it, the creep takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, it is working. It's fully functional today, and obviously with OG being the only team in this matchup that did opt to buy for it, they get 8 creeps purged. That's a lot of creep.
There's so many of them.
Look at them go.
So there's lots of different things that these guys can do. They can, they have the heal, the Troll Priest heal is one thing, but it only heals for 5, so it's pretty garbage. But
it's beautiful. Look at this. Topson's got his own little army.
That's true. They can emote. That part's pretty fun. Stacking camps is a really good thing to do with your creeps. Healing your allies is a good way, but you got to be careful around that Bristle. He's going to shred these creeps really quick.
Coming mid lane, Cry dives in again, Sings the easy target. CM's out of the fight, Cry, seeing if he can poke on for more. Gorg's a much tougher opponent to deal with. They do have the numbers though, Gorg. Is he overestimating his strength? He's trying to head in. The arena's down, but Waga doesn't catch anyone at all. OG are able to keep themselves outside of the pit. The spear will latch though, knocking Topson straight into the tree. Gorg's on top of him with the quill spray, stacking up, turns his back to him. But Topson, he gets denied the neutral creep as he killed off Topson, so they don't even get that kill. Back towards mid, Sind has the control. Will-O-Wisp down on a Sox. Waga pushing Cry to the side. Cry's going for the TP. Do they have anything to cancel down? They do. The spear was back online. Waga is able to hold him down. They'll get Cry as well. Sadim Stunners take 4, and they'll get the tier 1 tower as well in the mid lane.
Oh, Seb's messing with his creep bottom here, sprouting it, not letting him kill.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I think they're just having a good time.
And the creep just blocking him off. And now Seb gets a bit of... Oh, he's going to trap him. Can he trap him? Do the hitboxes work like that?
Probably, yeah. You can probably trap him.
If you get the right position. I mean, it's also a bit of a distraction here as Bamboe's actually come across.
He's got to be careful.
I mean, as Seb, it really does feel like he's fighting the greater fight against his own creeps. As he's locked him in. He's trying to position the trees so there's no escape for him by the looks of it.
I can't believe how many of these things are
he's trapped him. He's trapped the Papega. He is. And they're all enjoying.
I mean, he just has to press God's Rebuke once, and I'm pretty sure these things die. Fight going on bottom, though.
Oh, Sing's trying with the ult here. Cry can't quite get him, but now Sox moves in with the roar, but the Crimson Guard's there from Gorgc, keeping Sing alive this time. Still the summons to grab him up. The Will-O-Wisp is out. Bamboe gets the lasso back. Sin with a huge blast as both Sox and Cry will fall. Jerax does get Synderen, but they've lost 2 on OG. As these team fight, these huge sort of control that they have, this arena and Will-O-Wisp, making it very hard for the sort of the summons to come in. And now, especially with Waga having the Desolator, these, smashes with the shield, they're going to hurt, and they are going to be able to clean out some of these pushes with the summons. Some of the mid lane.
Oh, it is? Yeah, between 24 minutes.
See Gorgc diving in on Jerax. Jerax, he has not got the heals to withstand that sort of damage. The creeps can only helplessly watch from the sidelines. Seb as well will fall. Bamboe finds him in the tree line.
Looking kind of dead here, but they've got to get this kill, and they got to drop off their Yule's recipe in a second here. Oh, Bamboe also prepping for it. He's got one in the backpack.
Oh, he did.
He needs to be alive,
yeah, but he doesn't have the teammates. Bamboe tried to go for this on his own. The coordination.
Oh, no. He buys back. He's going for it. He's got a 5-second window. He's got to get on top of the spot. He's got to delete it.
How long do they have to keep it here?
In 1 second. Now, he's got to drop it.
Oh.
He put it down. They picked it up.
Okay, so...
Oh, no. Bamboe lost so much here.
Can they still get this, that it was picked up and put back down? Oh, they did. They just had to put it. They didn't have to keep it there, so both teams had completed it. They only had to drop it once. So Bamboe getting in. He did it. He got the Moonbugs versus Sadim stunners. Both teams get the payout.
All right.
Now Waga, Arena, locks down Jerax. Quick kill. Topson and Sox now starting to retreat. Gorgc's having a poke at them. See if they want to go for this. It's now Synderen. Oh, Sin! Beautiful. Will-O-Wisp catches the 3 and the great knockback as well into the freezing field from Sing. The AoE damage from Sadim stunners is beautiful. Double kill for Sing. Frostbite down. They'll get the 4 of them. Only Seb surviving. As again, the team fight coordination for Sadim stunners is so beautiful. Jump forward from Waga. He's on top of Seb. Seb trying to juke this. He's got the shrine heal, but the knockback with the spear into the tree. Seb will fall as well. Double kill for Gorgc. Godlike on his bristleback. 15, 2, and 10. This really was one of the perfect pick for the lineup of Sadim stunners, and a pick that I believe was relatively early on in the draft, right?
Yeah, it was. It's going to make them super effective in these team fights.
We'll see if it lasts to the end. We are going to see this push come in. Obviously, they are 11k down, but you cannot write off how quickly this push will take buildings.
Tier 2, Topson dying, bottom. There we go. He ends up getting killed by the Batrider. Ends up finding him while he's cutting the creep wave, trying to slow down the push on the other lanes.
Let's see if they can slow down the push up top. The Will-O-Wisp is down. Seb, trapped up, Cry. Can he get out of this? He won't even be able to find the tier 3 tower. The Crimson Guard buff from Gorgc, keeping the tower alive. And now they'll get Jerax also. The rat attempt from OG put to an immediate stop. It's a 16k lead, taking the racks in the middle. Everything looking to be going the way of Sadim stunners right now. OG, they've got a bit of a tricky lineup to play with when behind like this.
So did you see the Beastmaster win Ags this game? But now the top push is coming. Gorgc hitting the buildings. This would be the second set of racks to fall.
Not much they can do to hold this off. Waga just straight back behind the racks. Looking for Jerax. Jerax did get the heal off. It doesn't matter though. Jerax step without buyback. As the stunners, they'll take this second set of racks. By the look of it, the split push attempt is being there on both of the side lanes. Gorgc giving words of encouragement to Topson, who's currently trying for the push up on the top lane. Bottom lane as well, Seb pushing onwards. Bamboe has come in to put a stop to this.
Bamboe,
as he also gets the deny on the tower. Topson, he has a grave, does have a TP, but he knows that there's multiple ways for Bamboe to cancel it, so there's no chance of him getting out of there. Bamboe also with the lasso available to trap down another back in the base of OG. They're losing heroes as well. Sox is dove upon by Gorgc, as Gorgc beyond gone like 4 dying on OG. As the final attempt from Cry, he's just looking into the Roche pit. Was there still that Roshan bounty they could go for? Did that have to be done in the very early minutes?
I believe that was early on, yeah, first 5 minutes.
All right, so he can't go for that one. So Cry just sort of trying to find some sort of a safe place on the map, because the base of OG certainly isn't safe at all right now. The stunners, they're going for the fountain diving. Gorgc turning his back, building up those quill sprays. They'll be back up in 20 seconds, both Sox and Seb. But unlikely that they can put a stop to this one, as the tier 4s will fall. 50 seconds without Topson. The ults are ready for stunners as well. If any sort of a fight comes into play, Arena's available, Will-O-Wisp as well. as they're looking to dive this Wagazin arena inside the fountain, trapping the fourth, and the Will-O-Wisp brings them all back as they'll pelt down upon them all as Sadim stunners brutally destroying OG inside of the fountain. They are all dead indeed on OG. Waga able to tank up those fountain hits. 20 seconds, Topson's going to be back in, and they're going to get the chance to kill him before the game's off. Sing's looking to move things on, as well as Bamboe. They're just hitting into the Ancient. As Sing, he wants this game over. He's died a few times this game. Other than that, he's had a great show. 10, 7, 18 on him all around. Great performance from the Stunners as they get that Game 1 victory. The 5-man push from OG, it just wasn't enough. They did it into this sort of bristle cotton lineup that looked pretty darn strong from the Gorgc. It
did. They did a little throwy stuff, bought a couple treads, griefed each other, gave up bounty runes, but the main thing is that they didn't really have anyone accelerate in a really big way. Lycan could do some stuff, but he couldn't do everything. And on the other side, Mars was able to get online, Batrider was able to get online, Sind was in almost every engagement, dropping ultis to get crucial kills on Topson, for example. And that was really what gave them a huge advantage that game.
So, and here we go for the other bounties.
So pay F or press F to pay respects. The Yule Scepter drop at the specific time at Kyle's Yule's marker.
That was right down to the wire, man. Both teams managed to snag it, though.
At the last second, yeah.
Both getting credit for that. And Get Down, Mr. President, has been completed by Sir Sadim Stunners.
We'll see what he can do. And some other big ones as well, like the Sing Marana. You know, that is a hero player combo of a long time ago. Bamboe Tiny. It's looking pretty scary.
And then they have to lane Pudge versus Ursa, which sounds like literally insufferable. That's going to be not fun to play at all. You've got lots of regen. You've got low armor, but he gets accelerated damage the more he hits you. That doesn't sound like a good time.
So a good amount of money going the way of the Stunners. Arrow
Big
from
arrow.
Sing does connect onto Jerax as they'll move in. Get those stacks up from Gorgc. It's going to be first blood for the big old bear. Sing coming into action straight away on his iconic Marana. We've got to look out for those arrows. We can certainly expect some beautiful ones to be fired out by Sing this game.
And you'd think that was actually bad for OG. They got 3 bounty runes.
They did. They still managed to grab it. Some nice aggression from the Stunners. Stunning to move in. Sin getting the touch on both of them as Sox is forced back. Sing and Sin looking to finish him off, but he's underneath the tower. Elsewhere, Jerax is trying to run. He's only level 1, so no real way to play his way out of there. One more touch will do it. They're going in. He's got them. He's able to get the level 2, and he's able to get into the invis. Jerax will survive, Sing. He's thinking about trying to shoot for the blind arrow, or at least maybe try for the connection on Sox. See where the Scaraf does head the arrow. Sing! Oh my God, Sing! He's still got it. He has still got it on his Marana. A beautiful hit. He may even just get another one. And Sox is sort of giving it up. Sing. His Marana 2-0-1. All of these arrows, all of these plays. Sing is back, ladies and gentlemen.
That was mind-blowing. I can't believe he actually landed that arrow. That's insane. He had to land like a long-distance arrow, too. Otherwise, it wasn't going to do enough damage. That's insane. What a play.
We'll stand in the invis. Sentry is down. Do get the setup with the Avalanche. Sing looking for the angle. Toss back into the arrow and the nuke damage. Is it enough? Not quite. No. Topson, they've got another sentry, though. The preparations are there from the Sadim Stunners, and they'll get the kill.
Yeah, ultimately worth it. Slowed on Topson.
Top lane. Slows on to Jerax. Again, the wards are always there for Sadim Stunners, playing very nicely, making sure they have the sentries always ready for these plays on the Invis heroes.
But net worth is pretty darn even.
Yeah, it is.
Good for both teams.
No, it is, yeah, despite the kills. OG just able to sort of get back into the lanes. Have used a few buybacks, but they've been worth it. Keeping themselves in and involved with the action. Jerax will be chased. He's able to get himself away this time. Sin not close enough to help out. He's got a bit of trouble with Sox on the back lines. The nuke does bring him low. They'll turn. Sox will fall. Jerax, he's chasing for this. He's got the backup of both Seb and Cry that have come into the lane, but Sind and Gorgc will keep the distance. See if Seb's able to get any sort of a chance for a hook. Sind, he's kind of close. Seb, if he gets sort of wind of Sind in this location, could certainly go for this. But now with the TP's coming in, Seb tries for it, but Sind will be able to dodge it. He'll go for Dismember, but with 3 heroes shrining up, Seb looking to be in a whole world of pain. As the chase down's there, Stun will connect. He cannot get the denial. Sing takes the kill. As Seb just diving a little too deep there by the shrine, as Sadim's Stunners were ready to punish.
Yeah, he brought him with the Divine Favor, bringing the Pudge to the lane, I believe, so something like that. But very painful. That neutral blast was actually so huge. Urza's going to dive those. Overpower does get dispelled by the Tornado. Very good usage by Jerax there, but either way, yeah. The Vul army, where is it?
Ooh. One on lane, Topson dying there. Oh, in fact, he does. jumps back in. Did forget that the sentry was still down as he comes back into the sentry range of the stunners.
But they're transitioning, going for a fight in the top lane. Ricky's going to spot out Winter Wyvern. No smoke cloud just yet, though.
That's the setup. You see Gorgc immediately running towards Jerax, trying to force him away from being involved in this play. Synderen's still alive. Cry's going to be the one to fall as Gorgc's able to turn with the swipes, take down Chen. Topson still staying under the cover of Invis, scouting out more potential action. They'll look towards Gorgc. Gorgc being focused to pop the ultimate.
Oh, no,
now
the
trying to
toss.
force them back, but Seb's in. They're ready for the hook, but Seb misses the close range hook. He does not get the connection. Gorgc is fine. We'll go for Dismember onto Sin. Sin being the focus, but Cindy's 6. He's able to turn with the ult, holding down. Wagger's turned up as they can now team up against Seb, forcing back the pudge. The trap slows there. The swipes stack up. Seb will fall as Synderen still alive. Another
no.
whiff spell as Jerax misses the tornado. Sin surviving through it all. Bamboe goes in, tosses forward Wagger, sets him up for the kill on Socks. Cry surrounded in the trees. Bamboe has the avalanche, holding him down. Cry will fall as stunners. The execution continues to be perfect. They don't lose anyone, and they get 4 heroes.
Man.
Gorgc able to also chase down Jerax towards the middle lane.
They all died in that fight there. Ricky diving, trying to get the ulti off under the tower, but Bamboe showed up and made him an easy kill. Finally, they get a
They get
kill.
something.
Huge pickup for Sakshka, getting level 6 out of that at the 10-minute mark here. Oh, they're going to lose the mid tower as a result because their creeps didn't spawn. Ugh, creep takeover, not so good maybe.
I'll say, well, yeah, they've just taken everything away from mid. So that will be a free tower indeed for them. And up top, the fight doesn't look to be going anywhere for OG either, as 3 heroes taken out again. The numbers of Sadim stunners just easily enough to find these sort of kills. They
Maybe
jump
can
forward.
save they saved Topson.
Oh, they do, providing him the target to blink over towards. They still have the vision though. They'll dive in behind the tower. They'll still get him the Bible thumped
Oh,
around.
no.
Oh no, 2 creeps already dead to the Splinter Blast of Synderen.
Oh, Sin, just the stone cold killer both games. And now the TA showing up.
Yeah,
This
the
is a little scarier.
The rest of stunners have turned up. Sin, he's got the setup locking down more, as that is Seb falling. Socks to be run down by Gorgc. A tornado does stop them. Jerax trying his best to hold them off. The toss forwards there though. Gorgc gets another 2 dead.
Low.
Gorgc still wants to fight. He has the ultimate to rely on. He pops it, turns towards Cry. Double kill for the godlike Ursa. As Jerax and Topson, the last 2 remaining for OG. Gorgc finally falls. They do kill off the Ursa. The tricks of the trade, keeping Topson safe for now. Sentry is down. Do
He's a
have
blink
another
target.
dust. He's been found.
Where's his creep friends?
He needs some sort of a backup. The creeps are
creep
coming
friends.
across, but they're not there in time. The creeps do not save him, as it's another team wipe. OG just getting absolutely smashed by the stunners.
A lot of deaths on the board. We're 27-5, 13 minutes in.
Oh, and Sing Sing
Oh,
bringing out the fluke line.
running there. He's got 1 salvation.
Oh,
It's Roche.
oh no, Sin! Oh, whoa, Synderen! Then he getting taken out there.
Think in trouble.
Sin, get out of there! Oh no, Wagger! He's been tossed in. Bamboe griefing his own teammates here as he keeps tossing his allies into the pit.
Roche's really looking strong right now.
He's looking for the toss.
Not good for Chen here. Oh, tries to toss him in for vision,
Oh.
throws him in.
And yet Topson in Topson. In potential trouble. Oh no, but the Roshi's turned towards Bamboe. Bamboe's the one that gets bashed, and that's actually going to set up Bamboe for death there, as Bamboe playing a little too close to the fire, as he is the one that gets burned. Roshan claiming his first victim.
Ricky trying to get a kill. He's got his diffusal blade, but he's in the middle of the entire enemy team. Ooh.
Seb
Oh, man.
can get the hook on Bamboe, but no, another missed hook from Seb. Not making the connection there, and in turn missing out on a definite kill. Seb.
Seb trying to bait them by standing perfectly still. It's working out so far.
I mean,
Bamboe-
they're going under the tower. The toss back there, grabbing the 2 of the marrow in from Sing. Not a successful play from Seb there. They're heading towards it. Roshan is online and whoa, Bamboe! They've got the counterplay. Corn Embrace is there. Roche is going to have another time to strike. Now turns towards Wagger, bashing him up. Wagger getting control. The chain bashes are there. Wagger's in trouble. Now Gorgc! Gorgc is dying! Gorgc! The
he saved
save!
him.
Babbo tosses Gorgc out.
What a
Keeps
save.
him alive.
That he was definitely dead without that
Oh,
toss.
they're going for the Super Rush. I do believe they don't have
Did they do
any
it?
money. Maybe Mr. Midas will be kind enough to give him it anyway. No.
Any challenges?
Oh, the admin has spoken. There is no Super Rush. Maybe Mr. Midas can work his magic. We'll see. Now for the Roshan. They're going to go for another attempt. Back into the pit. Round 2. Let's see if they can do it this time. Bamboe tanking it up. Cold Embrace is there. They're building up the swipe stacks. Now the Cold Embrace ends. They're going to be vulnerable. Can you get the kill, Roshan? Roshan has been stunned by the arrow. Roshan falling. The swipes are too much. They'll get the Rosh. Rosh falls. Toss back on Sing. Sing does still die. The damage enough from the two of them. Topson. They have Sentry down. They see him. He gets the jump up to the high ground. Cry providing him the target to escape. On the back of it, two trapped up by Synderen's control. Jerax and Seb caught in the combo.
That could have been way worse, that's for sure. They still get the 1 kill, so they'll get some gold out of it.
Topson, see if he can go anything. He's going to go for the setup here onto Synderen, and with that Mystic Flare, it's enough. Bamboe trying for the kill in return. Doesn't have the vision. Topson will stay alive. Gorgc with the wraparound. Topson starting to tease a bit, dropping iron, revealing his position, and that would mean a tree toss does connect. Topson still alive. The toss. Not catching him in the area. Another bit of a taunt. They're dropping items. There's an avalanche available. That time Topson teases a little too far, giving up his position, and they have the AoE to kill him.
Just in time. Perfect time to jump, right when you think that they feel comfortable hooking.
Oh, yeah.
And they get on out. Seb ready to ulti to set things up if needed, but Ursa's just going to go right on in. DD gets grabbed, though.
Does manage to take that at least away from Ursa. Turns to attempt on a hook. Jerax is actually going to be in position to block it as Seb cannot find the connection. There'll be a buyback from Jerax. Seb falls. This is Sadim stunners playing up towards the shrine. Topson, he's already looking for the backlines. He's jumped forward onto Sing Sing. Gorg heading in. Shrine heal will keep Sox alive for now as they'll block Gorg off. Beautiful body blocks here from both Jerax and Cry, keeping Sox safe. They should be able to find Gorg at least once. Can they do it a second time though? It's looking unlikely as Bamboe comes in. Toss avalanche setup onto the two of them. A tornado from Jerax stops Sing and Gorg from chasing for now. Bamboe blinks in, still looking for the kill onto the Canadian chicken. Sox, can he survive? He's back at the tier 3, but Toss is there. Bamboe has the damage, and in the trees, Jerax is found as well. Sing and Gorg able to stay on the target with the sentries down. Everybody dead once more on OG as we're at 55-13 at just 23 minutes per.
It is, it's a bit of a one-sided game so far, that's for sure. But Pudge looking to collect his 3rd flesh.
Sort of playing around with Seb now.
Feeding him right to the Ursa there.
Ooh.
Tries to interrupt the teleport, but that's about all he's going to be able to get out of it. And
Cry. He's trying his best to hide.
Or feed somebody.
Yeah, they have found him, Gorg.
Dies too fast.
And again, we do see a couple more duel attempts from Sadim stunners being responded to with silence from OG. They just do not have any sort of hero that would be happy going for a 1v1 at the moment.
Topson preparing to grab Binary. Eventually does grab them.
Number gets the toss back. Gets the catch onto Sox. Sox will lay down the Mystic Flare. But no further follow-up as these bottom racks now looking to be very much exposed. As Gorg and the boys push on, looking to take this game a step closer towards the end of it all. As that is the full set of racks taken down bottom. They'll start to move, you'd imagine, towards the mid. The full 5-man of OG will be back up in a second. Seb looking for a potential hook towards the fountain. In fact, he's going to just go for the wall cup. Tries for the bite. Curse from Synderen puts a stop to it. Bamboe still playing around very aggressively with the 4 of them. The silence from Ricky dropped down. Another save from Sin with the Cold Embrace. Good setup though, is going to burn the entirety of the mana pool of Bamboe. Topson still trying to commit for the kill onto Synderen. Will get it. Synderen does die. Gorg, he just goes straight in with the ult. Does fail now as he'll try for the Sunstrike, but a good toss to the side keeps Gorg safe. He'll TP out. They're still hunting for Topson on the back lines. They have the AoE and they do have the vision to find that Ricky. Topson does die, does have buyback. As OG not to be put to an end right now. They want to continue to try their best to fight on. Look for the potential of Sadim stunners. Having a bit of a throw. Silence out onto Bamboe. Forced to save him. Gets him out of the cloud and out of harm's way. As for now, the stunners will retreat, but they certainly got what they came for. That full set of racks down bottom and even a buyback from Topson.
And a lot of kills too. It's very difficult for them to secure these initiations, especially against like a Winter Wyvern. Picking Ricky against that alone was pretty tough here. Topson again getting in trouble, trying to buy himself time, but the perfect bash, the Monkey King bar, there's not much stopping Ursa from killing Ricky, even in Smoke Cloud Snow.
No, not at all. Gorg has everything set to just run in, and 27 minutes, he's 25 unfortunately, this is an insane KDA on the big old bear, and it's only going to get inflated even more as Gorgc steps forward, goes Scepter on Seb, will buy him some brief moments of safety. Seb is asking for the duel, and well, hey, it was not accepted, so unfortunately no points for Seb, but an admirable attempt there to get something out of this bit of a train wreck of OG's game. As now, down the mid, they go once more. Sadim Stunners ready for more racks. As Wagga, I believe that was yesterday, wasn't it? I'm afraid that bounty doesn't exist today, Wagga, but a great attempt, you know. Kudos for trying.
Time zones are hard.
Yeah.
This is probably just...
That's true.
He did his calculation wrong.
There we go. At least a bit of a reward there.
Our British admin understands the rules of football. That's good.
10 seconds until Seb's back up. Maybe they can go for a hook if Fountain Diving does start to come into play from the Stunners. Bringing down Bamboe very, very low. Seb's back in. Got to be careful how close they come towards the Fountain if Seb can land these hooks. Arrows out though, straight away onto Sox. The heel of Hand of God does keep him alive a little bit, does still fall, has buyback. Moonlight Shadow set upstairs. Seb's going to be the focus in the middle of it all. Seb, can he get back to the Fountain safely? Jerax falls, they're diving in. The Ghost Scepter, Seb still dies. The magical damage from the toss finishes him off. There's only Topson and Cry left alive inside of the Fountain. 71 to 15, 34k lead. The Ancient is exposed as Sir Sadim Stunners can taste the 2-0. Trying to force them there outside of the Fountain.
A field kick, that isn't a thing. I have to give me field goal.
Oh, toss back on Topson. Silence is there. The stats of Gorgc continue to get padded. The Ancient will fall. The game is over as Sir Sadim Stunners take game 2. And with that, the series 2-0. OG not quite having it in them today, but you have to give them kudos. They did turn up for Midas mode, and they certainly gave us a lot of entertainment.
They did. Got to see some nice creep controls. They helped them. They hurt them. I heard that one of the creeps from game 1 denied a double damage right in front of OG last game.
It was a rough day.
Maybe they don't help. Maybe it's wrong to have to pay for them. But we definitely learned a lot thanks to OG's efforts.